Our headliner tonight comes all the way from Cebu City in the Philippines. Mariaz, it's good to see you again. And how have you been since
It's
I
good to
last
see you
saw
again
you?
as well.
What's going on with you?
Uh, it's just been busy with work, but hopefully with some projects that I got to, really start and um, get done with, I'll be able to release some songs and hopefully
Oh,
next month.
cool.
Yeah, or this
That'll
month,
be
I would
great.
say. Yeah,
That
yeah,
will be wonderful. Um, I do want to ask you about your work at some point, but I know you probably want to get into some music. So, you want to start us off with a song here?
sure. Yeah. So, starting off with this song, this is a song I'm currently working on. It's still part of my album. The album is called The Side of Grief, and I've been releasing songs from that album since last year. I'm not in a hurry to package the whole album and get it out there. But I guess the song is a kind of like the journey of the songs that I've presented are living life with recognizing that grief will always be there. There's gonna be some losses. There's gonna be some wins, but hopefully that at the end of the processing of every grief, we you know realize that if death is at our doorstep, as this Jose was sharing, and we don't know if Jesus is gonna come first or we're gonna go home to him before that. And so has come to this part of the album where there's a recognition, there's a realization that we are on our way home, and the way Jose described Jesus' love for us, God's love for us, and there's not really anything we need to do on our part to get ourselves, saved. Jesus has paid it all. And, when we go home, it's not going to be our accomplishments that will get us through the door. It's just Jesus with, open arms, just ready for us. Um, we become prodigals, rebels, even. And I hope that we see his, as we come to his welcoming arms, that we've always been loved, we've always been known, we've always been seen, and we've always been loved. And I guess that's just the kind of love that the world forgets about, but the world, does not know. Many don't know yet that that's the kind of love that God, has for us, an unconditional, unfailing love. And so the song is called "Welcome Home." It's just about, like a soldier coming home. No, there won't be a hero's welcome. So leave your ranks by the picket fence. No, they won't see a rebel, just a broken coming home. So leave the guilty evidence. No, with the sun on your face, quit the roads that won't rise to meet you. With the wind on your sails, take the rivers that will lead you home. So come here, lost a wild prodigal. This love is waiting by the kitchen door. Hear your broken turns to beautiful. Don't you worry, child, you're welcome home. It's been a while, a long time coming, to hear your steps in the foyer. The sound of your name pulls you. Love is waiting by the kitchen door, with a welcome hug and some lemonade. And with the sun on your face, quit the roads that won't rise. nice to meet you. With the wind on your sails, take the rivers that will lead you home. So come and lost and wild prodigal. This love is waiting by the kitchen door. Hear the broken turns to beautiful. Don't you worry, child, you're welcome home. So don't you worry, don't you worry. Don't you worry, child, you're welcome home. Would you leave your worries, leave your worries? Don't you worry, child. So come here, lost and wild prodigal. 'Cause love is waiting by the kitchen door. Hear the broken turns to beautiful. Don't you worry, child, you're welcome home. So come here, lost and wild prodigal. 'Cause love is waiting by the kitchen door. Hear the broken turns to beautiful. Don't you worry, child, you're welcome home. So don't you worry, don't you worry. Don't you worry, child, you're welcome home. Would you leave your worries, leave your worries? Don't you worry, child, you're welcome home. Thank you.
All right, what a beautiful song.
I'll put
That's
the-
now. Is this going to be on your album?
It is. It is probably like
Oh,
the.
oh, okay.
This was just newly added. Yeah.
I'm a little confused now. Do you have an existing album or one that's in development or both?
Both.
Oh,
So
okay,
it
okay.
is a kind of like the songs are released waterfall style. So I'm just releasing the songs one by one and then just package it into one album by the end.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So when you have enough songs, it's time to go ahead and press the album. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That would be it. I
Yeah,
hope that makes sense
that's
though.
well. I mean, in the streaming world, everybody just wants to release one song at a time. So what else can you do, right?
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
So tell tell me what was the inspiration that prompted you to write a song of this topic?
Well, kind of like what I said earlier, we often, I mean, I guess the world paints love in a different way, and it's so far from the way God expresses it, has expressed it. It's so far from the way God is love, and I
Yeah,
guess for me, the songs that I write, I hope will just give the people, a picture that there's a kind of love that is not, very present in the world and probably is diluted or maybe even just distorted, kind of like the love
yeah,
of the world. And
yeah.
so I hope that this, paints it differently.
Well, it seems like the world's understanding of love is what you might call transactional, you know. Does that
True.
make
Yeah.
sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. I am curious. I mentioned before we started the concert that I was just got through the other day watching some video. It's like a YouTube video about the most popular island locations around the world for elderly Americans to retire in. And I'm always curious about that. And they put your hometown of Cebu at the top of the list. What do you think about that?
It's an honor.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
seeing
that's
that a
really
lot.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about you when they mentioned Cebu City. I thought, yeah, that's right. That's where Mary lived. Um, so what season are you guys in there right now?
We're kind of like the summer season all year round, really, Mark. There's no cold season. Probably just a
But
little rain. Yeah.
don't you do you have a particular rainy season, or is it that way all around as well?
It seems that way all around. It's just rain comes every now and then. So
Yeah.
yeah, I can't say there's a rainy season particularly. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I love the rain myself. So as long as it's not too much, that sounds
Yeah.
actually kind of. I would probably enjoy it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's neat. Now, I was curious. This video talked about how bad, the traffic in the city. It was not as bad as other places, but it could get congested. Now, are you like in town where it might get a little crowded, or?
Yes, I am right in the middle of the city. Cebu
Oh,
City,
okay. But you're
especially. Yeah.
surrounded by everything you need, right?
Yep. Yeah.
That's
And the
cool.
beach
That's
is probably
cool.
like 30 to 45 minutes away. So yeah,
Well,
it's a good thing
that's
about that
not
too.
too bad.
Yeah.
So where we are, a beach is pretty close, but you have to drive over mountains to get to it, which is, windy mountain roads and they're accident prone and all that. So,
Mm.
yeah, okay. Anyway, I'm beginning to ramble now. We should have you do another song.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. So I don't know if this is a song I've shared here once before, and I guess it's just a part of a process of processing what God has been doing and processing my faith. And the song is called Maybes, and I guess I remember, um, you know, many things that have happened to me and my family and my church the past couple of years, and we've really experienced a lot of grief and some sickness, many deaths too. And I guess for me, this is a just kind of like a kind of faith that gives, just surrenders it to God. Lord, if you will heal me, if you will, would you heal me? Or if you won't, will it be enough? And then that reminded me of watching when I was watching The Chosen. I don't know if people watch that show. There's a part there where I guess it's a true Jewish tradition where they recite the Dayenu, and kind of like, I think for me, I don't know the background of that, but for me it's kind of like a thanksgiving. God, you rescued us from slavery, but if you won't part the waters, it will be enough. And I guess this song reminds me of the heart of that. You know, if I build a boat, will you bring the tides? But if God, you won't do that, I want to hear what you would want me to do. I surrender to what you would want me to do. And so this song is called Maybes. And if I build a boat, maybe you'll bring the tide. And if I cast my net, maybe you'll provide. If I step out of the boat, maybe I'll walk the tides. If waves won't relent, maybe I'll survive. I strike my harp 1,000 times, maybe the healing begins. I strike the ground where the river lies, maybe you will part them again. 'Cause when my faith is grasping a maybes, I'll hold on to the promise. Maybe you'll heal, I know you will. Maybe this time you won't. And I'm only asking, I need to hear. What will I do if you don't? And if I lift my hands, will there be deliverance? And if I lose it all, will I understand? I'll strike my harp 1,000 times, maybe the healing begins. Strike the ground where the river lies. Maybe you will part them again. 'Cause when my faith is grasping at maybes, I'll hold on to the promise. Maybe you'll heal. I know you will. Maybe this time you won't. I'm only asking, I need to hear. What will I do if you don't? 'Cause when my faith is grasping at maybes, I'll hold on to the promise. Maybe you'll heal. I know you will. Maybe this time you won't. I'm only asking, I need to hear. What will I do if you don't? Lord, what will I do if you don't? Thank you.
Wow, lovely song. Was this a new one?
Probably last year. So I would say
Oh,
it's not really new, but yeah,
but
I'm not really sure
not
this around though.
not
Yeah,
terribly.
so
It's like it's not on the old album, of the previous album, is it?
no, it's not. It's not. It's not on any
Okay.
album actually. It's not released. So
Okay.
you're right when you
Okay.
say it's new. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's a powerful song. Um, I think it touches on stuff that everybody struggles with.
Sure.
You think so? Now I had to. Do, do you mind if I change the subject for 1 minute? There's something I really
Sure.
want to know about. Now,
Yeah.
I saw this last time, reading your bio and was fascinated by it. It turns out that for your day job, it says you are a practicing architect
Yes.
and a master plumber. I just thought
Yes.
a couple of thoughts. Number one, what a cool combination.
Mm.
Number two, I'm curious, are you actually doing a little bit of each, or was like one of these occupations in the past and you do a little more of the other now? And
Oh,
well, I mean,
they're actually
how's that work? It's fascinating.
they're both symbiotic, or I would say they're both complementary to each other. As a master
Okay.
plumber, not that I do, the actual um, hand, manual plumbing fixes. I design
Yeah.
the plumbing systems of houses, so it kind of goes hand in hand with when I design the house itself or the
Okay.
building itself.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
because you need both at the same time, don't you?
sure. Yeah.
Okay, so as a master plumber, it does not mean that you're in the basement with a wrench fixing a leaky pipe.
I would not say it has not happened. It
Yeah.
has happened a lot. People generalize the plumbing word to be somebody who knows how to fix them, so I've tried to do some fixing myself. Yeah, not always
Just to sort of
successful, but
stay fresh and be up to speed on it. That's
yeah,
fast.
you can say
Well,
that.
that's kind of cool, though. I mean, so you're at the design level, and you're kind of down at the hands-on nuts and bolts level too. I think that's a good thing in my mind.
Yeah, yeah. It's a good I guess workout too. Some
Yeah.
places that my size I kind of fit into where it's smaller corners and places where it's hard for men to get into. So um
Yeah.
uh, come in handy.
Oh, that's true. That would be good, wouldn't it? Do you ever have to crawl under a house?
Unfortunately, houses in the Philippines are don't have crawl spaces under the house, so
Oh,
I've
well,
not
actually,
tried
that's kind of
crawling.
in some ways that's good because you don't have to cut down there.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, yeah, kind of avoid that. Yeah. I don't know if in the Philippines they do quite the same as here. You probably had to get like a degree certification for these things.
yeah. To be a master plumber, not necessarily a degree, but some knowledge of it, and you have to pass a licensure exam for that.
The architect probably requires a little more, I'm guessing.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
5
that's
years and
cool.
a couple of years of apprenticeship. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, you forgive me all these questions. I just find this so fascinating. When you first started getting into architecture, was there already a computer aided design where you sit with software or?
That's a funny question, and that would reveal my age. But I hope you would see that technology comes late for us here in the Philippines. Not as fast as they happen nowadays. So back then, when I started architecture, started architecture school, we did
Yeah.
everything manual, and then come fourth year, I guess fifth year, we started doing we got introduced to more computer aided um work. Yeah.
Yeah. So is there maybe some drafting on paper still has to be done?
And that's a funny thing because by the time we got into fifth year, everyone had the excuse that their printer was down and nobody could submit. That wasn't just an excuse.
Oh
So
no.
our
Oh
professors
wow.
got us to submit everything manually drafted. So we got back into the dirty job of doing the drafting actually ourselves.
Well, at the risk of aging myself, when I was in high school, I took a drafting class, you know, and we learned how to do all that stuff.
Yeah.
I found it was tedious, but I found it interesting, and you could have a beautiful result when you're done. I thought that was all right. Anyway, well, I appreciate you fulfilling my curiosity. I thought this is fascinating. She's somebody over in the Philippines who can fit into tighter spaces than the big guys can, doing both architecture and plumbing, and making amazing Christian music. I like that's really you're kind of a remarkable person, I suppose. So.
Um.
And to that end, why don't we have you do some more music?
Oh yeah, I would love to. Yeah. Humbled that you'd find me remarkable. I guess where we just I would occasionally just call myself a tiny girl in a small tiny island. Yeah, but I hope that
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, God had a plan for you, and He equipped you for it. That's cool.
Amen. Yeah. Yeah, I can second that. Definitely, things that God has been doing in my life, especially with through music, and even how He's seen Himself showed Himself faithful in the different projects that I've had, with architecture and helping some ministries and churches somehow to just beautiful plan that He has for our lives. So this next song I'll be singing is again the same thought process of what if the healing doesn't come, what if there's the path is not all bright and glitzy as probably many people are hoping. What if there's sickness, what if there's um depression? And this next song is called Joy and Sorrow Groves, that I hope that as there's not the promise that life will be easy, but there's the promise that God will not leave us, and He is joy. And I hope that walking in His presence is our source of joy. And as we walk in sorrow groves, with Him, who never leaves our side, there will always be joy. And so the song is called Joy and Sorrow Grows. So this is the first song that I released from the album A Side of Grief. There's a sickness buried in her bones, takes away her life, takes away control, leaves her out of breath and all out of hope. Now there's a sickness buried in his soul, it stabs him like a knife, numb with alcohol. He knows another sip and he's bound to fall. We hope for a cure will be found. Some we find, some we don't. Some answers we're not meant to know. Well, there's a healer healing that comes when the wounds bloom the scars. A single word breaks stubborn heartaches, and a healing that grows in a bed I don't know where it all seems fill. Gardens in fields of joy and sorrow grow. And if there's a sickness, doesn't always show, sitting in the eyes, colorful disguise, darker than clouds that won't seem to go. We hope for a cure be found, some we find and some we don't. Some answers we're not meant to know. Well, there's a healing that comes when the wounds loom the scars. A single word breaks stubborn heartaches, and a healing that grows in a bed of idle knows where it all teams fill. Gardens in fields of joy and sorrow grow. 'Cause in the fragments we found hope, in the questions love won't grow cold. 'Cause in the fragments we found hope, in the questions will we know. Well, there's a healing that comes when the wounds bloom the scars. A single word breaks stubborn heartaches, and a healing that grows in a bed I don't know where it all teams build. Gardens in fields where there's a healing that comes when the wounds bloom the scars. A single word breaks stubborn heartaches, and a healing that grows in a bed of I don't knows where it all teams fill. Gardens in fields of joy and sorrow grow. Oh, with thine joy and sorrow grow. Oh, with thine joy and sorrow grow. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mary Oz, all the way from Cebu City. Got some absolutely lovely material there. So, before we wrap things up here, can you share how people can reach out to you, get connected to to you as a person, or to your content, or both?
Sure. If you would allow me, before I do that, I'd like to give a shout out to DJ 70 times 7, as you can see in my shirt. He is DJ Andy from Afternoon with Andy Francis and Hope FM UK, and it was sent over this shirt. And then for this guitar, this is a friend's guitar. I'm just borrowing it. And so you can reach out. You can find me on all music platforms. Just look for Mary Oz, and all social media platforms. You can look for Mary Oz Music. So I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Mary Oz Music, and Spotify, iTunes, and Mary Oz.
Well, very cool. Well, that shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah,
Looks like you're on Facebook as well.
I am. Yeah.
Yeah, very, very neat. All right. Any any last word of encouragement you want to share with folks here before we call the evening a wrap?
Sure. I guess before I melt, because I'm actually melting right now. That it's getting really hot in my country.
Oh,
I guess we always the world tells us to find many ways to entertain ourselves, many ways to comfort ourselves, many ways to pacify pain, and all that. And there, so many things that are offered in the world. But I hope that, we find that it is in the presence of God. If we look into, into the Word and the promises of God, I hope that, that is, you will find for yourself, not just me telling you, not just, Jose telling you, not just all these songs telling you, but I hope that you will find for yourself the God who's more than willing to meet you where you are. And I guess that's the message of these songs, and I hope that is the gospel that we live in every day. Yeah.
Amen. Amen. Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, Mary Odds, it's great to see you again. Hope you're doing well. The only thing I'll advise is go get a nice fan and turn it on and just point it right at you for a while till you feel better. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, give some appreciation to Mary in the chat and the comments. And you've been listening to Red's Room.